Today's special coverage is on a controversial advertisement that has sparked national debate. Hello everyone, my name is Naledi Mfoloe and it is my absolute pleasure to welcome you to the latest edition of the African Diaspora News channel, where we unravel the stories that shape our world and our communities. Today we dive deep into the currents of information, from the pulse of politics to the heartbeat of entertainment. We've got it all covered, so please stay tuned for a news experience like no other. Now, the Democratic Alliance released an ad on Sunday featuring a burning South African flag, symbolizing what they describe as the nation's deteriorating state. However, the reaction has been anything but subdued. Now, the ad was meant to be a wake-up call, which was a stark warning of further decline unless there's substantial support for the DA in the upcoming elections. Yet the imagery of our national flag ablaze has led to an uproar across the political spectrum and among citizens. To many, this isn't just a campaign strategy, it is a disrespectful act. Now, President Cyril Ramaphosa and other leaders have criticized the approach, calling it disrespectful and undermining to the principles of democracy. The backlash was immediate and intense. Critics argue that the DA's message could have been conveyed without resorting to such divisive symbols. Like, symbols have power, right? The power to unite or divide. And in this instance, the decision to use a burning flag has been seen by many as a step too far.
The flag of our country is a sacred article in the life of our country. It is that flag that unites all of us. It is despicable that a political party can, as it seeks to express itself, go and burn the symbol of our unity, the symbol of our existence as a nation. And I think it is treasonous.
This is totally unacceptable. It's the highest form of treason. Even in our space now, brand marketing space, this is totally unacceptable. And what's quite ironic, it comes from a party with a history of sowing divisions based on race relatedness, race resonance. So I'm saying, even in the space of brand marketing, this is unacceptable.
Now, visuals evoke stronger reactions than words, if we're being honest. And the DA may have wanted to make a bold statement, but this was perhaps too bold, bordering on insensitivity, if anything. And I personally think this advert is utterly disrespectful and distasteful. And if anything, seeing our flag burn doesn't really rally me to action. It feels like an attack on what we stand for as a nation and what the flag actually means. Now, this brings us to a crucial point about political messaging. Where's the line between effective communication and offensive provocation? The symbols, especially the flag, carry deep emotional and historical significance. They should compel us to rise higher and not to stoop lower. And as someone deeply invested in our nation's journey towards a more perfect union, I find the burning of our flag particularly troubling. It's not just the physical act of burning, it's the message it sends at a time when we're grappling with numerous challenges, from economic strife to just the social unrest. And despite the backlash, the DA stands on their ad, insisting that their intention was to alert people to the ongoing destruction of our country.
Of that particular advert was that our country's on fire. We've got 42% of our people who don't have work, 84 people being murdered every single day, 7 out of 10 young people cannot get a job. We've got load shedding. Our country is literally on fire and we need to do something to fix it. And the advert shows exactly what that fixing requires. It requires people to vote for the DA.
Now, reaction on social media platforms was swift and divided. Many expressed disappointment and anger, viewing the burning of the flag as disrespectful to a national symbol that represents the country's unity and its struggle against apartheid. Now, one user shared on X saying, "Whoever told you that burning the South African flag was a good idea should be fired. Sincerely, in the USA, if you did this, you would be shamed and lose a significant amount of votes, if not all. You never disrespect the flag because of what it stands for and those who died fighting for it." With the second saying, "Strange this ad comes right after the Cape asked for independence. Trying to justify it just fuels things even more. This one is an own goal." And another saying, "DA has shown their true colors. I don't think I have to vote for a party that's burning our flags, but the apartheid flag, they can't burn it. This is enough for we blacks to see what they stand for. We are proud of our country. Hate the ANC, not our beloved country." Now, as someone closely monitoring our national political pulse, I must say that while the need for dramatic illustration of issues is understandable, respect for national symbols must remain paramount. It's not just about winning elections, but about preserving the dignity and the unity of the national post-elections. Now, this discussion is more than just about a political ad. It's about how we see ourselves as South Africans and how we choose to present those views to the world. Should the drive for potential points come at the cost of national unity? Surely there are ways to express urgency without undermining the symbols of our collective identity. Now, it's a conversation we need to have, not just today, but as we move forward as a nation. Are we willing to sacrifice symbols of our unity for political rhetoric? Or can we find a path that drives the message home without dividing us further? Let this moment be a catalyst for deeper reflection on how we navigate our nation's challenges and how political discourse can respect the symbols without destroying them. And with that being said, let us know what your thoughts are. How do you feel about the use of such imagery in political campaigns? Please join us in that discussion. Be sure to engage in the comments section and be sure to also give this video a thumbs up.